Hey guys, Gamer69 here. Today I got a video. It's the first one of a series. Like I said, I think I'd say yeah, I mentioned it in the quick update video I did this week. It took a while to update to upload a new video because I had a bunch of videos done for this, and sadly I had a few corrupted and somehow deleted the right ones and kept the wrong videos. So I had to do it again and go around and do 100 plus and things like that. Because this one it's a MTAR video. I got 93 and 7 in the game. A bunch of orbital VSAT. I could have easily gotten something like 120, but I messed up a few times with the orbital VSAT, or I had the dogs and then died, things like that. So it went 93 and 7. I had 100 plus for the MTAR, but sadly, like I said, I deleted it. So I had to do it again, and I didn't want to spend too much time on trying to get the gameplay with this one because, like I said, I want to do this for every weapon. I want to get 100 plus for nearly every weapon. Of course, I'm gonna try with the ballistic knife and the crossbow. Maybe you heard it. I don't know if you heard it, or I cut the sound and put it back in because it took me like 15 seconds to find out that it was crossbow. So I'm like, sometimes I go like my mind goes blank and I'm trying to say something, but I just can't find what I was gonna say. So I cut my voice and then put it back on. So I hope it doesn't, you guys don't mind too much. Yeah, so like I said, the video it's not only about getting 100 plus or things like that. Of course, like I said, this one is 93 and plus. It's a 93 and 7, so it's not 100 plus, but it's close enough. And I just want to show how I play with every weapons, and I think it's easier to say, oh, that's the way I play, and I think it's not necessarily the right one, but it's a good way of playing it if you get a good gameplays with it, because I'm not gonna say, oh, you gotta play like that and go with only 30 kills in a game, and you know the deal. So that's why this one I use the standard orbital dogs and swarm because it's probably the best ones, the best settings. It's more action. I think it's you're not sitting in the load store waiting on the ground somewhere, just camping and waiting. So I prefer that. You can run around and things. And so for the weapons, I'm using the MTAR on this one. I got I think it's quick draw. Yeah, it's quick draw and silencer. I play the MTAR. It's I try to get closer to enemies, and it's not as lethal as some gun like M8A1 or things like that. So I prefer to run it with silencer, so that when I shoot somebody in the back, let's say there's 3 guys, the other guys don't turn around as soon as I shoot. Since it doesn't kills that fast, I know I'm not gonna get the 3 kills fast enough for me to kill them before they turn around. So I love to do it. Of course, I use quick draw because when you run around, you always want to be able to get your gun out as fast as you can, and people are all running around with SMG or something like that. You want, even the snipers with the quick shot, you want to be able to get your gun out and kill them before they quick shot you. So I think quick draw on the assault rifle, there's a few of them that doesn't need it, but the M2 I think it needs it. If I like the weapon or not, I would say the MTAR is probably my least favorite. Yeah, it's probably my least favorite assault rifle in the game. It doesn't have anything particular. It's not a fast shooting weapon. It's not a big damage weapon. It's average, and it's not only average as a weapon. It's average in everything. The shooting speed, the RPM, the round per minute, it's average. The speed you reload is average. The speed you shoot, you kill the people, everything is average. It's really the average weapon of the game. But the only things that it got for it's an easy weapon. There's no big recoil. Like I said, it's average, so there's no big recoil. And it does everything good, but it just sometimes I prefer something like the Type 25, which just shoot faster or anything like that, and you know what your weapon is good at. When you run around with the MTAR, you don't know if you're supposed to shoot from long range or not, if you want to get closer, if you're gonna be able to take them out before they turn around. You're never sure because the weapon is too average. But still, it's not a bad weapon in any way. The gun, you're gonna be able to shoot and to kill people in pretty much any situation. But also, what's important is to use the right perks for the weapons, because it's like the M27 or the MTAR, that they're not extremely lethal weapons. You need to have the right perks, like toughness. I think it's needed. Some weapon like the M8A1, you don't really need it because it's 1 or 2 bursts, the guy's dead, and it kills pretty fast. So you're not gonna need to shoot for a long time on the opponent, so you don't need it. But on the MTAR, I think that using toughness is really good. And as I said in one of my previous videos, choosing the right perks, I don't think there's that many good perks, so the options are limited. Of course, there's a few options here and there on the perks one and things like that that you might want to change depending on your playstyle. Even on perk 3, you might prefer something like engineer to dexterity. Personally, I prefer dexterity to anything else on the third perk because it's the one that makes the biggest difference. Even more if you're using LMG or assault rifle and you're running, you really need that like that 1 second it takes, like that 1 faster second you get to shoot. If you're playing against somebody with a shotgun or doing quick shot, you want to be able to get the weapon out and shoot him before he kills you. So I think dexterity is really a big help. On a perk 2, even though I wasn't using C4 or EMP, I was using Scavenger with toughness, as I said earlier, because Scavenger, if you're going for gun kills, let's say you're trying to get a nuclear, or even not even nuclear, but if you just want to get gun kills in general, and you're simply not somebody who likes using grenade, tag skull, and things like that, then Scavenger will really help, because otherwise you get 3 or 4 kills and you're running out of ammo already. So you see it even in the video. I ran out of ammo a few times where I was about to run out like 10 ammo left, and then I have to jump on a Scavenger pack to keep going. So I think it really helps. For the perk one, I was using, I wouldn't say it was the wrong perks, but I started the game and I didn't change it because I was using Flag Jacket and Ghost. And otherwise, if I had to do it again, I would use Hardline with Ghost, because I think it's what made the difference between the 100 and, well, not getting it and getting it. Because Flag Jacket is really good if you're going to jump on objectives, and in this game I wasn't planning really on going for the objective. I was planning on going for the high kill streaks and things like that, so our line would have really got me that 100 plus. But otherwise it's not that bad because it did save my life a few times, so I'm not gonna say it's a bad perk at all. It's really good, and it probably helped me get the 97 kills and 93 kills, but I think with hardline it would have been a little bit better. And also for the MTAR, I use it like navigation of the map. I use it a little bit more like an SMG. I don't want to be stuck in a long range fight against somebody with an M8A1 or 80 and 95 and 94. So I think it's a little bit closer to the SMG than most assault rifles. So I think if you want to use the MTAR, you gotta get used to running a little bit more on the edge of the map. You can fight at long range, but there's some people with a bigger advantage on you, so I think it's better to just stay on the edge. Also, if you want to see me do a different setup or different weapons, a Kimbo weapon, whatever, anything at all, just say so in the section down below. I hope this video helps you guys. There's a lot more coming, so if you like the video, just leave a like or comment in the section down below. I'll see you guys later. Take care.